Well, I stayed here at Boots Off Hostel last night, and there's no one else in the bunk room, so it was just me. A couple other people stayed here in cabins and stuff. Anyway, this was my little area down here, the orange, and I can't see it very well, but there's little enclosed bunks, and they have little charging stations and a light bulb in there for reading and curtains to kind of for privacy and stuff, so it's pretty cool. Had a great time talking with everybody. Everybody's really nice, really generous, so I'm just going to walk around the property real quick and just show you just let you see what it looks like. Really unique showers, but very comfortable. Nice hot water. They had a big fire going last night. We sat out here and talked way too late. There's just some cabins down there. Some people can choose to stay in. It's just a kitchen area in there. I won't go in because I don't want to disturb people this morning, but just a nice little kitchen area. That's where I walked up from the trails was right there. And we're back to the bunkhouse. And there's really a lot more space all around. There's tons of space for tenting all around. They're building a stage for musical performances out there. They do take people rafting, do aqua blazing, which is doing a big section of the trail just on the lake instead of actually hiking. And there's a lot of options. So really good people and had a really good time. I think they provide donuts and some cereal and some things in the morning, and then I'll be getting ready to get on my way. Well, making the walk down the road to take off this morning and head back onto the trail. It was a wonderful break. Wonderful people. Ready to get moving again now. Alright, almost ready to enter the trail and the lake. Hopefully it should be kind of a fun day. Getting to see the lake through a lot of this and the dam and everything. I've been hiking around the lake for just a little bit less than an hour, and coming out here onto Watauga Dam now. So beautiful lake out there. Well, this is the longest stretch of road I can remember walking in a really long time, maybe ever on the AT, I don't know, but seems like it's been about 3/4 of a mile. But I see a blaze up there, so I'm on the right path. Way up there on that tree on the left there. So, keep going. Well, here we go. Appalachian Trail to the left. And I think we'll skip the visitor center. Appalachian Trail north. All right, time to start climbing. It's kind of been an ongoing thing for a couple of years at least, so I expected that. And it's not like they're really, concerned. I mean, there haven't been like bear attacks or anything. It's just that if you stop and eat, you camp, whatever, the bears are pretty active and they've kind of gotten acclimated to people, and so they've been known to just take food and sneak in and grab a backpack if it's laying on the ground or something. So, you just keep it on your back and keep hiking, and all's good. Who knows, maybe I'll even see a bear. Well, it's been about 2.5 hours. I've been seeing and hearing the lake, the boats and everything all day long. Morning. It is a very late morning. It is almost exactly 10 o'clock, and I am just getting everything together. I mean, I guess I'm pretty much done. I'm about ready to just take off and start hiking right now. It's been really nice. I mentioned already that I have this package, resupply package I have to pick up in Damascus, Virginia. Can't get it till Monday because the post offices obviously aren't open till then, and so I've been killing a little time. I only have to do about 12 miles today, 12 miles tomorrow, which will not take very long, just a handful of hours. And so I just stayed in my tent this morning, messed around, looked at all my maps, did some video editing, played around, just took my time, ate breakfast nice and slow instead of eating it on the run like I usually do, and it's just been good. So now I'm ready to get going though. So I'll get as far as I can today. I'll probably end up doing more than 12 miles just because I can't hardly keep myself from not. But then I'll have a lot of extra time to kill tomorrow. So I'm off. Talk to you later. Since I was killing time this morning looking at everything, I realized that I started at mile 166 on the AT this year, and tomorrow almost tonight, but tomorrow I will reach mile 466. So, and tomorrow will be, I believe, exactly 21 days, so exactly 3 weeks. So 3 weeks I will reach 300 miles. Means I'm doing about 100 miles a week, of course. And I'm going to be out here right around 9 weeks, which, you know, all kind of pans out because I've been saying from the beginning, I thought that 900 miles was something that I'd be able to do pretty easily. Well, or not pretty easily, but that was my kind of short goal. So I'm glad just to see that I'm on track with that. And the other thing is, I mean, we'll have to see what all kinds of things come up, but, you know, you always start out slower and you get stronger, assuming you don't get injured. And so, you know, I think it is really likely that I could, you know, do more than the 900 miles, maybe get to 1,000 or a little more than that, which, if I just did 900 miles, would get me to the end of Pennsylvania, and, you know, 1,000 plus would get me into New York. So I'm really just, I guess, saying that I'm on track, and I'm excited to see that I'm not behind, and it's possible that I will be able to make those goals. So that's kind of exciting. Still have a long ways to go, though. Well, it's the weekend, so I thought I might see more people out here, just all over on the trail, since we're still not that far away from Watauga Lake. Here's a good point. Here's a drop off here where people have stopped, but I haven't seen any on the trail. Now, all right, White Blaze. Where am I going? Probably over here, but usually there's a sign. Okay, I see nothing. There's a little bit of a trail. No, that's not a trail. This looks like my second most likely spot. Yes. And this is cool. There's handicap parking here. I'd forgotten about this. This is a 0.9 mile section of the AT that is handicap accessible. How cool is that? So, well, it says 0.5 miles here. I don't know. On the map it shows the trailheads are a little bit apart, so hold the green lever down. There are no lever colors, so let me figure this out. Wow, what a field of flowers. Gorgeous. Anyway, on the map it said that the south trailhead for the handicap accessibility was here, and then 0.9 miles ahead is the north end, so it sounds like 0.9 miles to me. So it really is great that this is here. So this entire half to 0.9 mile section is, even though it's not paved, it's all graded nicely, and you know, it must meet the 1 to 12 slope, you know, all the way up, so that someone in a wheelchair can easily come through and see this whole area. And what a beautiful area to put it in too. I mean, really, this is a gorgeous little field and some mountain views around. There's the AT symbol ahead on that barn. It's kind of a neat place to put it. Looks like there's a guy up there that probably does maintenance on this whole section of trail. I'm sure they have to do quite a bit to maintain it. All right, here's the end of the trail. So this one, the green handle is actually green, so you can see to push it and push through. But the other one it wasn't, so I had to figure that out. But now I'm a pro. All right, trucking on. Woo! What a day! I feel so good today. Man, I love being out here. I've just come only just 100 feet up north of Double Springs Shelter, and you can see there's a trail through here to Holston Mountain. I know there's a couple of trails that come through here, but man, it doesn't look like anybody's using them. I don't even hardly see a trail, but that is a trail. And then there's another trail through here somewhere, but I might have missed it because they're just overgrown. I think lack of people out here. For the last maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes, I've been hearing some cars and things, and I know there's a road, Highway 421, I pass up here in whatever, 45 minutes, an hour, I don't know, but kind of thought maybe it was that. Then I started hearing louder and louder and more revving and kind of gunning of engines and different things anyway. And I started thinking, you know, I don't think that's just the road. And so I popped on my map and tried to, you know, just turn on, see if I get a signal and everything. And anyway, I had forgotten, but I guess I just didn't realize how close I am to Bristol, Tennessee. Bristol is only about maybe 18, as far as I could tell from the map, maybe around 18 miles as the crow flies, almost directly west, barely south of where I'm at right this minute. And so there's no doubt that's what I'm hearing. It's a Saturday, and they're out there running at Bristol Speedway. So that's pretty cool. And now I'm actually hiking away from it. You know, I can, now that I've come down over that, from that mountain just a little bit from the top, I hear it less, but I can still hear it. So, I don't know, it's loud. Be fun to go watch a race. You can see the trail looks a little different, like everything's all chopped up and stuff. I kind of figured I was following a maintenance guy, and I just ran across him and talked to him for a minute. And he's carrying a big sickle, and he's just shaving all this down, which is awesome. And I guess there's a couple more guys ahead. One's got a hoe, and he's, you know, digging trenches to keep water flow and all sorts of stuff. So anyway, man, thank you to all the people that do this stuff all the time. I don't think anybody realizes how much effort goes into this, but they've really done a bang-up job. This is looking fantastic. Hey, I'm cruising along here, getting close to the end of my day. I just met a couple of guys. We've been standing here talking forever. They do maintenance on the trail, and they are making it look fantastic. You guys want to just tell people your names and what you do?
I'm Steve. Yeah. I'm Carl.
Yeah.
And we're working with the Tennessee Eastman Hiking and Canoeing Club.
Okay. So it's a club that you guys do.
Low gap to the spring here. It's a section about 2.5 miles where we're clearing out the weeds and cutting briars and et cetera, and clearing out the water diversions, so,
Yeah, I mean,
And meeting interesting hikers like yourself.
yeah.
all right, they're trying to butter me up for something now. I don't know what.
I've
But
seen his food bag, it's good.
No, the conversation has been
oh,
really
you haven't
tremendous.
seen my food bag. It is not good right now because I'm almost
Oh,
to
wow, we gotta
Damascus.
move
So
on.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Nothing in it for us.
Well, it has been good conversation, and I don't think I just said this actually a while back. You guys don't know that, but when I saw all the cutting, I said somebody's doing maintenance here, and I said, I don't think anybody realizes how much effort goes into this, but it's true. I mean, if people wander along and think, well, there are just enough people walking here to keep everything cleared away all the time. That's not how it works.
Would not happen. No.
No. And
2
so,
months from now, we're concerned about stinging nettles and other
yeah,
plants that would, if we're not clearing it constantly,
yeah.
it would overtake the trail.
We owe everything to these guys and all the people doing this for the whole 2,200 miles and every other trail in the United States. So.
We're thankful our wives let us out of the house.
Absolutely. And if she sees this, she'll say, "You were out on the trail."
Yeah, exactly. This is your proof, huh? Well, it's good to meet you guys.
Same
See
here.
ya.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
And you've got a few miles before you're in the state of Virginia. Just a few.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting close.
You are.
But I'm not doing
Milestone
much
coming.
today, so I'll wait till tomorrow to cross over to Virginia.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
I mean,
Wow. What? Just the trail never ceases to amaze me. The people, the whole experience. I mean, those two guys, man, we sat around and talked forever about everything. Well, just like life, I don't know, everything. Where they work, what they do, what I do, where we're going, how the tax system works in Tennessee and why I should move here, like everything. We just talked forever. And then when they found out, I had these videos going, they readily agreed to be in them and talk a little bit, so that was great, or be in this one. And then after I shut the video camera off, they made a joke about, or what, in the video you heard they made the joke about me having lots of great food, and that's why they were hanging around. Of course, I made the comment back because I'm almost out of food. I only have one more day to Damascus. That that I didn't have very good food in there. Well, as soon as I shut the camera off, they start digging through their bag. One guy's got fresh cherries. The other guy gave me a whole bag of trail mix his wife made that he's heading home anyway. He doesn't need it. She'll get more when he gets home. I should have it, right? That's what he's. And they gave me more stuff, peanut butter crackers and all sorts of junk. And I'm just like, guys, I don't need to take all your food, but they wouldn't take no for an answer. So hope you guys see this later. And you're really awesome. You made my day, not just because you gave me food. In fact, that was the least of it, but it was much appreciated. And I think I'm just going to walk for the next couple of miles with a big old smile on my face. We got camp all set up. Yeah, great little area. Just a nice clearing, and my tent over there, and hopefully it'll be very quiet. A little weird. It's only 3:20. I got here quite a while ago. I think I was hiking about just a little over 4 hours, maybe 4.5 hours, to do these 12 miles that I needed to do today. I moved really fast, mostly because I knew I didn't have to save energy. Oh yeah, I should probably tell you this is a bug net. If you didn't, so you don't think I'm wearing this just for coolness. Yeah, the little gnat things are all over the place, and they're all over me, but at least now they're not in my face. So it's a little strange. I didn't even stop and eat lunch because I was just moving fast. I got up late, left late, the whole thing. So now I'm gonna eat lunch, and I don't know if I'll eat dinner or not. I'll just, I guess, find something to keep me busy here, and hopefully try to get to bed early. Well, I did find something to keep me busy. I ate, and then I got ridiculously tired, and I came in here into my tent and did not last long. Fell asleep pretty quickly and slept for a while. I don't really know, an hour maybe. But boy, I was dead. It kind of surprised me, after only doing 12 miles. But I think what it showed me, which I knew anyway, sort of, but what it's shown me is, these past 3 weeks, I'm conditioning my body to kind of, not that I'm moving really slow, but still I've conditioned it to kind of trot along and do a whole bunch of miles in a day. I haven't conditioned it to nearly run, which is, wasn't running, but I mean, I was walking really fast and sometimes on downhills, even a little bit of a, kind of a jog. And anyway, I just think I realize I'm not conditioned for this. So my experiment today of just going really, really fast for a little shorter distance just showed me what kind of shape I'm really in. Anyway, so I'm getting ready for bed. It's been a good day. I will catch you tomorrow.